What's up, guys? It's Friday, and so you know what time it is. It's time for What the Fitness.
What the f***?
And this week, we go to Instagram Reels. But I feel like Instagram Reels is just a cheap version of TikTok. It's the same thing that Instagram Stories did to Snapchat, which means they didn't do it as well. But since it's Instagram, it'll just destroy the other platforms and the whole world will be owned by Mark Zuckerberg one day. Anyway, please don't remove us, Mark. Please, please. Anyways, I got tagged in this post by about 5,000 people, which is always not stressful at all when I'm traveling and don't actually have time to look at it. And I know people want me to respond to it. But anyways, I'm back and I'm ready to check it out. So this is from a guy. His screen name is Prince_EA. And actually he follows me, which is interesting. Have you heard nothing I've said? Anyway, we're gonna watch this and I'm going to react and put some science in this bitch.
Diet soda.
Diet
now
soda.
I know what you're thinking.
Diet soda, no. It's better than regular soda, right?
Wrong. See, not only is diet soda linked to cancer, but the more you drink, the more weight you gain. Crazy, right? Studies show that when you first start drinking diet soda, within 3 years, on average, you're fatter. Now, why is this? Well, because there are properties in the soda that make you hungrier. So you eat more because your brain doesn't recognize soda as food. So you're much more likely to overdo it. It's got coloring agents, artificial sweeteners, and excitotoxins that kill brain cells. Listen, I want you to avoid anything diet. Let's put this diet soda where it belongs.
So there was a lot of claims, a lot of bullshit in that. We're just gonna break it down as quickly as we possibly can. First thing, diet soda linked to cancer. Diet soda is linked to cancer the same way that eating anything at any time is also linked to cancer. Yes, there's actually a study that has shown a significant association with eating anything at any time being linked to cancer, and I'll put it in the description. You can link damn near anything to anything else. Now, I'm not saying epidemiology is worthless. It's not. But just the fact that something is linked to something else, well, big freaking whoop. There was a website out there called Spurious Correlations that actually showed something like the divorce rate in Maine was like 99% associated with cheese sales. Do you think cheese is causing divorce? I think there was another one where the incidence of Nicolas Cage appearing in movies was significantly associated with people dying in their bed sheets. Just the fact that something is linked to something else, correlation is not causation, but I digress. They also said, well, your brain doesn't recognize it as food, so you tend to eat more of it. You tend to overdo it. Okay, so first off, if your brain doesn't recognize something as food, why would that make you overdo it? Like it's literally not recognizing it. But then you're saying it does all this other stuff. So your brain doesn't recognize it, but then apparently it does with regards to making you hungrier. What? That actually is not true. In fact, there are several randomized controlled trials comparing drinking diet soda versus water. And in all cases, people did not gain weight. In every single study, they did not gain weight. And in several studies, people actually lost weight, presumably because they were slightly more satiated, probably because it kind of filled that sweet tooth gap and people didn't feel the need to overeat on sweets. You can do whatever mental gymnastics you want about, oh, it tastes sweet, and so it tells your brain that you're getting something sweet, and since you're expecting something sweet and don't get it, you eat more. Mental gymnastics, if we actually measure what people do, they tend to lose weight while using diet soda. So, nah. And the other thing was, it has artificial sweeteners. I don't know how many studies need to come out on artificial sweeteners in humans showing that they're completely innocuous. I mean, we have hundreds. Artificial sweeteners appear to be bad if you're a petri dish or a lab rat getting 10,000 times the normal dose. Did you also know that 4 times the normal dose of Tylenol can kill you? Should we be wringing our hands about Tylenol? And then the idea that there's excitotoxins which kill brain cells. So what he's referring to is phenylalanine and aspartate, because aspartame is a combination of these 2 amino acids. Notice I said amino acids. That's right, the same amino acids that are in, oh, I don't know, anything that has protein in it. So let's actually break this down. Phenylalanine and aspartic acid. How much is actually in a diet soda? Not much, because aspartame is 200 times sweeter than sugar. I believe most diet sodas have anywhere from 50 to 100 milligrams of aspartame in them, and you get 10 to 20 times more aspartate and phenylalanine from a steak than you do a diet soda. Do you think eating steak is gonna kill brain cells? Vegans might argue it does, but I will tell you that it does not. Furthermore, just because you ingest something does not mean it shows up in your bloodstream in quantitative amounts. We have this thing called digestion. Also, you have a liver. Also, you have something called the blood-brain barrier, which prevents things from just crossing over into the brain. Because glutamate, another amino acid, is also neurotoxic in high doses. But guess what? Your blood-brain barrier says, nah, you can just sit right there in the blood because you ain't coming in. So let's put this diet soda exactly where it belongs. In my mouth. Peace, I'm out.